Welcome back, guys. You may be wondering how I look exactly the same as I did in my last video. Well, look no further because the explanation is here. That makes no sense. Why would you look farther? I literally just said that to you. But what I'm saying is I am a time traveler and it is literally the same day for me and I'm just showing up in your time. Woo! Wow! Woo! Who knew? Who knew that I could time travel? I did. You didn't. Now you do. So, expect it in the future. So today's video is the part 2 of last week's video where I repurposed candle jars that were spent and I put different little cosmetic-y type things where I put little cosmetic type thingies in there. Okay? I now have to floss my teeth double today. Now that I have time travel to the future, I today am going to be rolling up my sleeves and I am going to be making new candles. So I'm going to be using these nasty old jars that I lost the lids and I also couldn't get all the glue out of. And I don't want to use them for cosmetics, so that's nasty because I couldn't get the glue out and I can't find my Goo Gone. So next time I do this, I'm sure I'll test the Goo Gone. But for today, I'm just going to go ahead with these nasty jars. I got them as clean as I could. The other ones I actually got clean, so I'm okay with using them. But these ones are a little gross compared to the others. And I had some like rust in the bottom. And I also bought these, I guess they're plastic, little votive candle holders. Candle molds, sorry. And I saved these jars a few months ago because I knew I was going to be doing something similar to this. I wanted to make some candles out of this. So this is going to be obviously not a mold. I'm just going to make the candle. So I think I'll use a couple of these pucks for 1 or 2 of these candles. And then the rest, I'm going to try my hand at making a new candle. And I have a couple, I have a few of these too. So I'm going to put them. To be honest, I should have bought longer ones. Oops. That's not long enough. Whoops. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Franken candle today since it's so short. I'll do it. Okay. One item that you're going to need is, well, it's pretty important if you're going to use a mold release. I'm actually going to test the mold release on one of these and see if it comes out. I also bought these boil bag things. They're for wax, if I can get them out. I have no idea how to use these, just FYI. I guess you put the wax puck in here. I think I'm gonna break it. I think I'm gonna do this one because I'd rather have it be the gross one. Okay. Oh my, I don't like touching this. It's got so much fragrance in there that it's very soft and kind of like stays on your hands. So just the reason I'm using these boil bags is I'm hoping that I will be able to keep cleaner that way because I don't have a designated pot for crafts at the moment. So I need to keep that pot because I use it quite frequently for my actual food. I would rather not buy another one. So I'm gonna risk it today for you. Okay, I'm about to start my janky setup here. Hopefully it goes well. I haven't even done anything yet. I'm just setting up. Whatever. Right now I'm just taping down my papers because I don't want to get wax on my kitchen cabinets. Right now I have my water heating up in a giant container and I have my little boil bags that I am filling up with my wax pucks. And to be quite honest with you, there's not very many of these and I don't mind cross-contamination since it's just for me. So I'm gonna, before I fill up all of them, I'm gonna see about reusing them. As far as I know, to seal these, you're supposed to, actually I'm not even sure. I'm just gonna seal it somehow. I remember seeing in the picture, they literally just did one of these Pretty sure that's what I had seen. So I'm gonna try that. All right, twisty, 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 twisty. I think that's pretty good actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put the first one in there. Maybe I can get this twist tie to hold it to the side. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Unfortunately, I'm dumb, and this is the only wicks that I got, so they're kind of tall enough for this, and really nothing else. All right, let me see. It's been a couple minutes, not very long. It is melting. Okay, so we definitely got it slowly underway. So I'm trying to figure out right now what I want to do about putting these in the bottom to stay. Okay guys, don't judge me. I think I'm gonna try gluing this down with this, since it only has to glue long enough to like stay at the bottom. Don't judge me. Hey, something worked. Since it's working, let's do it again. Someone out there comment and tell me why this is wrong, because I somehow feel in my soul that this is wrong. But I don't know why it's wrong. I'm trying to make them as straight as possible. I don't want them too far in the middle. I seem to remember that when I did this with my friend Jocelyn a couple years ago, I used sticky tack to kind of like adhere these to the bottom. So I'm gonna give that a try. Jocelyn's been wanting a shout out, so she'll be excited that I brought her up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the sticky tack bit and see what happens. Okay, and that's what that looks like. Hopefully I got it kind of in the middle. And I'll repeat the same thing for this one. This little doohickey has finished. It was kind of like a creamish white kind of color, and I added another one just a minute ago, and it's actually melting quite quickly, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one now. Oh gosh, that flinging around that I did is coming back to bite me in the butt. Oh gosh. It was a good idea until it came back to bite me in the butt. It's already starting to form, so I think I might take a dip real fast and then come back. It's pretty hot, but luckily I don't have to touch too much. Ooh. So I can definitely reuse this if I want to. I'm gonna go ahead and the one that I just took everything out of, I'm gonna go ahead and put this pink in. I think it's like champagne toast smell. I'm going to tie it not quite as well as I did the other one. I guess these are votive. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Did you guys know I'm an opera singer? Because I totally am not. Okay, I haven't tested one of these yet, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I put this in the fridge. The top is kind of cold, but the bottom is still kind of warm. What I'm gonna do, while I'm waiting for that, maybe I'll do the red one with this. I'm gonna take the pink, and I'm just gonna like penetrate what's already there. Cause why the heck not? Okay, now this one didn't have as good of a luck with everything staying at the bottom. So it's all in there, sorry. Check out how cool that is. This is the, I don't know, like vampire blood, I think it was what it called. That's really cool looking. Oh my gosh. No. Of course it would be the blood one that I screw up on. Guys, this is exactly what I was talking about. Why you should cover your freaking... I hope it didn't bleed through. What a waste. That was my favorite candle. Oh, goodness. This is never going to come off. With wax, use a paper towel as quickly as possible to get it off because, before it sets, before it cools down, because otherwise you're going to have a nightmare on your hands. So, just, solve it as soon as possible. Okay, for this, it landed on the paper. I don't mind, because this is my last one. This, I'm going to have to add some layers later, but I don't have enough wax, so I'm just going to keep it as a project. Alrighty, guys, I'm just about done with my candle experience. I'm just waiting for everything to cool down, and so I will show you the result momentarily. Alright, guys, I'm here to show you the results. So there ended up being a little bubble in this one, but this top layer, I know you didn't get to see me do it, but I finished another candle between now and then, and so I just poured the wax straight on top of it, and so now I can actually start burning it since it's the appropriate height for the wicks. This one I'm gonna have to do basically the same thing because, as you remember, I spilled the red all over the place and didn't have enough to fill this up. But now, for what everyone's been waiting for. So I've already popped these out. And all these cracks I accidentally did when I tried to squish this and it wasn't all the way hardened. So what I'm doing is just pulling it out like that. The sticky tack is going to be in there forever, so maybe don't do that. But it came out really easily. It came out really easily. And I have no complaints. Yeah, they've been pulling out really easily, but I do not look forward to cleaning that. I guess the heat hardened it, so that's fun. But I may go burn those later. But for now, well, guys, thank you for going on this journey with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and I hope you learned a lot. If you're not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and supporting my channel. It definitely helps a lot on my journey to 100 million subscribers.